Hi, welcome to Yoga Lady at the Attic Yoga Space. So I have two special guests here today. I've got Shimmy the cat and Pablo the dog. So they've decided to come and join the yoga session. Anyway, so we're going to start sitting, just snuggling the sit bones down to the ground and lengthening up to the crown of the head. And if you want to sit onto a cushion or a yoga block, then feel free to do that, just to have a little bit of height under your sit bones. And then let's lift the shoulders up to the ears and roll them back and down. And you can do that a couple more times. Inhale them up, exhale them back and down. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale them back and down. And as you do that, broaden across the chest and the collarbones. And then bring your hands together, uniting the right and the left hand side of the body and the brain. Bring your awareness to your breath and bring your breath deep into your heart space. And then inhale the arms up, exhale the elbows wide, spread the fingers, glide the shoulder blades down the back. Bring the hands back to the heart, breathing in, breathing out. Really drag the shoulder blades down away from the ears and then bring the hands back to the heart and breathe in. As you breathe out, circle through your wrists. Bring that movement into the elbow joints. Bring the hands onto the shoulders, thumbs back, fingers forward, circle the shoulders, inhaling elbows forward and up, exhaling back and down. Inhaling forwards and up, exhaling back and down. Inhaling forwards and up, exhale back and down, and then drop the hands down to the ground and just slide your right hand away and reach up with the left arm so that you really open and lengthen that left side of the body. Breathing into the spaces between the ribs, finding more space, more length, and then coming back through to center and bringing the left hands down and reaching up with the right arm. Good, and then inhale back through to center. And then from here, let's bring the right hand onto the left knee and the left hand's behind. Inhale as you lengthen upwards, and then exhale as you spiral over to the left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you turn. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, turning. And then come back through to center. Bring the left hand onto the right and the right hand's behind you. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you turn. Good, and then come back through to center. And let's just drop the right ear towards the right shoulder and reach into the left arm. So let go of your head and just feel those little tiny muscles along the left side of the neck stretching out. Soften the tongue, the jaw, the throat. And then inhale the head up and drop the left ear towards the left shoulder and reach into the right arm, lightly touching fingertips to the ground. Inhale the head up. Drop your chin to your chest. Keep the spine nice and long so you feel a nice stretch down the back of the neck. And then inhale the head up and turn your face up towards the sky, opening up the throat area. And then come back through to center. And then let's take a forward fold here. So we're going to fold forward. You might just come onto your fingertips and then start to walk your hands forward. Or you might come onto your elbows. Or you might reach your arms all the way forward and fold in. Pablo was getting a bit squashed there. And then walk the hands gently in towards you. And then let's make our way into a child's pose. So we're going to take the knees wide, big toes together. Sink your bum onto your heels and then reach the arms forward. And you might come all the way up onto your fingertips and then rest your forehead to the ground. Draw the hips back, crown of the head forward, and then lengthen through the spine. And see if you can direct your breath into that space at the back of the heart. Good, and then from here just walk your hands in towards you and come to sitting on your heels. If that's not comfortable, get your cushion and bring it onto your calves. And then bring the hands together, interlacing fingers, push the hands away, reach the arms up, opening the armpits nice and wide. So you're drawing the chest away from the pelvis, lengthening through the spine, and then taking the arms wide. And from here we're going to reach up with the right arm and bring the right hand just below the neck. Take the left arm out to the side and then bring your left hand onto your right elbow and guide the right hands down a little bit more. And then bring your right hand onto your left elbow and draw both arms back into the space behind you. Stay with the calm and steady flow of breath. Good, and then release the arms and reach up with your left arm. Bring the left hand just below the neck. Take right arm out to the side, bring the right hand onto the left elbow, guide that left hand down a little bit more, and then bring your left hand onto your right elbow and draw both arms back. Draw the navel back, root the sacrum downwards. Good, and then release the arms and come onto your hands, come onto your knees. Spread out the fingers nice and wide, and then let's start to circle the shoulders around the wrists, hips around the knees, nice fluid movement. So we're feeling into the hip joints and into the shoulders. Circling one way and then going the other way. Moving in time of your breath. Good. And then come back through to centre. Breathe in and lift your heart and lift your tailbone. So you're extending the spine and looking forwards. And then as you breathe out, draw the navel back, drop the chin to the chest, lift up the space at the back of the heart. Inhale as you extend the spine. Exhale, arching back. Inhale to the extension. Exhale, arch back. Then come back through to centre and slide your right leg back. Come onto the ball of your foot and reach into the heel. And then identify your left arm and reach the left arm forward and raise the right leg. So there's a line of energy from left hand to right heel. You're reaching and lengthening, drawing the navel to the spine. The pelvis is level and stable. And then bring your left hands down, right knee down. Slide your left leg back, come onto the ball of the foot. Identify your right arm, reach the right arm forward, and then raise the left leg. Reach and lengthen. Good, and then bring the right hands down and the left knee down. And then from here, let's tuck the toes and lift up the hips. Make your way into a down dog pose and just come right up onto the balls of the feet, lifting the heels. And then start to draw one heel down at a time. So you're walking out your dog. Bending one leg as you straighten the other. You might give your head a little shake or a nod. You might have a sigh out through your mouth. Okay, just do whatever feels good in your body. And then let's raise up the right leg, reach into the heel. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Step your right foot between your hands. Come onto your left knee. And then from here, I'm going to sweep the arms up, thumbs back, palms in, and then take the arms wide out to the sides. And now bring your left arm over your right arm and bring your hands onto your shoulders. Give yourself a nice little hug. And then bring the backs of the hands or the palms together and lift up the elbows. And then soften the shoulders down. Really anchor yourself through the left shin and through the sole of your right foot. And then bring your awareness to your breath. You might be able to feel the movement of your breath in that space at the back of the heart. Good. And then release the arms. Let's bring the hands down and frame the right foot. Plant the left hands to the ground. You can either keep your left knee down now, or you can tuck your back toes, pick up your left knee, and then reach up with the right arm. So you can do that with the left knee down or the left knee lifted. Breathe in here. And then as you breathe out, bring the right hands down and raise up your right leg again. Reach right up into the heels. You're in a three-legged dog pose. Place your right foot down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to chest. Left foot steps forward. Drop down onto your right knee. And then sweep the arms up, thumbs back, palms in. Take the arms wide out to the side. Bring the right arm over the left arm. Bring the hands to the shoulders. And then bring the backs of the hands or the palms together. Lift the elbows, soften the shoulders down. Bring your awareness back to the breath. And then release the hands, bring them down. Plant your right hand to the ground. And then tuck the back toes, or you're staying on your right knee. And then you're picking up the right knee, or you're staying on it and then reaching up with the left arm for a twisted lunge. Good. And then bring that left hand down. Raise up your left leg and place the left foot down. Good. Have your feet about hip width apart and then walk your hands in towards your feet. Drop the heels down, bend your knees a little bit, and then just let the weight of your body cascade down over the legs. You might even like to shake out your head and your neck, your arms, your shoulders. You might like to have a sigh out through your mouth. And just feel all four corners of your feet evenly connecting to the earth. Good. And then from here, let's take the right hand over to the left leg, either to the calf or the ankle or the foot. Bend your right knee even more and then reach up with the left arm. So you get a nice twist. So the right knee's bent and you're starting to straighten that left leg. Good. And then bring the left hand over towards the right leg. Same thing on the other side. So you're going to bend your left knee and then start to straighten the right leg, reaching up and then exhaling down. Press down into your feet and then inhale, slowly coming up to standing, all the way up through a spinal roll, arriving on your feet in Tadasana, the mountain pose. And just turning your palms forward, lifting shoulders up, rolling them back and down, feeling all four corners of the feet connecting to the earth. Take a moment to just scan through your body and then bring your awareness to your breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhaling nose and then exhale through the nose. So you feel the breath in the back of the throat. There's a soft vibration of breath hitting the back of the throat. And the inhalation and the exhalation are of equal length. So it's almost like you're inhaling to the count of 3, 2, 3, and then exhaling 2, 3. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 1, 2, 3. Bring the hands together. Inhale the arms up. 2, 3, and then exhale, pour it down. 2, 3. Inhale the hands on the shins. 2, 3. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step right foot and left foot back so that you come into a plank. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, and then exhale onto your knees. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Slide your arms forward, bring the elbows under the shoulders, forearms are parallel, all 10 of your toenails pressing down to the ground, and you're lifting the heart through the gateway of the arms, hugging shoulder blades into the upper back, lifting, lengthening. Good. So either you could stay here or you could turn your fingertips out and press into your hands and lift the elbows and come up a little bit more, finding more space in your body. Good. And then slowly lower all the way down. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tucking toes, lifting hips, spreading fingers nice and wide. Let go of your head. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 1, 2, 3. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 1, 2, 3. Inhaling, bending the knees, looking forward. Stepping right foot and left foot forward. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Exhaling, folding in. Inhaling, pressing into the feet, reaching the arms up. 2, 3, and then bringing the hands back to the heart. And then you might just close your eyes, scan through your body, and see if you can hear the sound of your own heartbeat, or feel the vibration of your heart pulsing. These two are having a little bit of a standoff. Hey. Good. And then inhale the arms up and exhale, pour it down. 2, 3. Inhale the hands on the shins. 2, 3. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the right foot, left foot back. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhale onto the knees. Lower the whole body down to the ground. And then this time bring the hands under the shoulders, hug your elbows to the sides of the body. Have a sense of pulling your hands towards your feet as you lift the heart and chest forward and up. And then exhale it down. And then take your hands out to the sides, press down into the tips of your fingers, inhaling up on the fingertips, exhaling down. That's like a wave. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift up your hips, spreading fingers nice and wide. You're in down dog. See if you can feel the hands and the feet evenly on the ground as if you had 4 feet. And the weight of your body is evenly distributed through all of those 4 points of connection to the earth. Good, let's raise up the right leg. Excuse me, Pablo. Reach into the heel. Bring the right knee to the chest and then step the right foot forward. And now we're going to come up into a high lunge. So establish a nice solid foundation through the feet. And then from that foundation, rise up. Thumbs back, palms in. The right knee is exactly over the right heel. Good. And then let's take the arms wide out to the sides. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the knuckles down. Keep reaching into your back heel. You're really opening up across the chest and the collarbones, and you're stretching out those left hip flexors. That might feel really lovely, especially if you've been sat in a chair a lot today. Good. And then release the hands. Take them down, frame your right foot, step back into a plank pose, and then lower your whole body all the way down to the ground. Just get Pablo his bone. So we're coming down onto our bellies, there you go. Lying down, and then taking the arms out to the sides, elbows in line with the shoulders, forearms parallel, toes pressing down, and then just lifting up the elbows and gently squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other. Good. And then releasing, catching hold of your elbows, resting your forehead onto the top arm. And then we're going to inhale and lift up just the legs and point the toes back. So you feel your glutes and lower back muscles contracting here. Exhale, release. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift up the hips, spreading fingers nice and wide. And then raising left leg and bringing left knee to chest, stepping left foot forward, and then rising up into that high lunge. Arms sweep back, thumbs back, palms in. Really reach into that back heel. Draw your right front thigh towards your right back thigh. And then take the arms wide and interlace your fingers behind your back. But see if you can interlace your fingers the unusual way. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the knuckles down. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other. Stay with your breath. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 1, 2, 3. Release the hands. Take them down. Step your right foot forward. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold in. Press down into the feet. Sweep the arms up. Lengthen all the way up. And then bring the hands back to the heart. Good, now we're going to take Suniye Namaskar B. So the big toes come together, heels can be slightly apart, and then you're sitting down into an imaginary chair and just stroking the mat with your fingertips. You might rock along the balls of the feet, rocking into the heels to the balls of the feet and just feeling grounded through the whole of the soles of the feet, and then sweep the arms up. Draw the navel towards the spine. Draw the pubic bone towards the navel. Good. Breathing in here. And then as you breathe out, folding forwards. Inhale the hands on the shins. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step right foot, left foot back. Plank pose. Then come onto knees. Lower all the way down onto your belly. And then we're going to take the arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. Keep the legs pressing down. Inhale, lift up just your body and the arms. Hello, Pablo. reaching into your fingertips. Deep breath in, and then exhale, release. Good, and now we're going to inhale and lift up everything that you can lift. So lifting the arms, lifting the legs, reaching into fingertips, lifting navel, lifting thighs if you can, and then exhale, release. And again, you might like to make a little pillow for your head with your hands and rock your bum from side to side just to free up the lower back. And then bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift up the hips, spreading fingers nice and wide. Good, looking towards your feet, cup your left heel in, step your right foot forward. Pablo, get out of my hair. And then rise up for a warrior one. Thumbs back, palms in. You're drawing the right hip back, right shoulder back, left hip forward, left shoulder forward, and then taking the arms wide. Bring the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest. Now we're going to humble the warrior. Keep the right knee exactly over the right heel and then fold it forward. Your right knee might come towards your right shoulder might come towards your right knee. That's what I meant. You're looking towards your back foot. And then inhaling, coming up. Release the hands. Let the arms float up. As you exhale, turn over to your left. Open up through your arms. Find yourself in a warrior two. Tracking right knee over right heel. And then turn the right palm up. Reach up. Bring the left hands down the back of the left leg. Come back through to center, warrior two. Bring right elbow onto the right thigh, reach up with the left arm. Good, or you could reach up and over and find that beautiful diagonal line of energy from your left little finger to your left little toe. Inhaling back through to center. Bring the hands down, frame your right foot. Step back into a plank pose. And then lower your whole body all the way to the ground. Let's bring the hands under the shoulders, hug the elbows in, and then inhale into a cobra. So you're kind of swooping your heart forward and up, using your back muscles, and then exhale down. It's like a wave. Press down into the hands, tuck the toes, lift up the hips, spread your fingers nice and wide. And then from here, we're going to make our way into a warrior one pose on the other side. So we're going to cup the right heel in, step the left foot forward, and then rise up like a warrior. Thumbs back, palms in. Draw the left hip back, right one forward. Lift from the back of the heart. Really anchor through that back heel, and then take the arms wide. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Interlace your fingers the unusual way. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the knuckles down. Inhale, lengthening upwards. As you exhale, lead with the heart as you fold forwards. Reaching arms up and over. Good, humbling your warrior and then inhaling, coming up, releasing the hands, arms float up. On the exhalation, turn over to your right, open up, warrior two. Turn left palm up, reach up. Right hand moves down the back of the right leg. You might even look towards your back heel. Then come back through to center. Left elbow, left thigh, right arm reaching up. Or right arm reaching up and over. Then inhale back through to warrior two. Now bring your hands down, framing your left foot. Step your right foot forward, lift up the chest. Exhale, fold in. Bring your big toes together, bend your knees, sit down into your imaginary chair, sweep the arms up for Utkatasana, excuse me Pablo. Good, and then press down into your feet, straighten out through the legs, release the arms out to the sides, and just turn your palms to face forward, step your feet to about hip width apart. You might close your eyes now and just bring your awareness down to the feet, feel the feet firmly on the ground, big toes, little toes, inner and outer edges of the heels. And then roll the shoulders out, reach the crown of the head up. Pablo, calm down. And feel the breath moving in and out through the nose. Good, so that was the end of part one, and the second part will follow shortly.